Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm trying to knock some videos out before the live show. This is a new arrival. I've wanted to get one of these for a long time. What the heck is this? So if you're not familiar with this, it is a bird and fowl knife. And go ahead and check out the video. We're going to talk about it a little bit and why I wanted to get a hold of this knife. But pretty cool. It's a Remington made by Camillus. Hope to see you in the video. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi, all my viewers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you who views my videos. Whether you put a like in there, whether you subscribe, you still watch the video. I appreciate all of you. But hey, if you can, just put a like in there or a comment or even share it. And that really helps the channel. It helps push these videos to the front. So if you like to watch videos like this, not necessarily mine, any video, knife video, it pushes these knife videos to the front, and they'll get seen easier and more often. And an example of that is this knife right here. So we're going to be looking at this today. It is a Remington R2 Fowler knife, bird and fowler. Fowl is a term we use for wild game birds like ducks and geese. But there's a bunch of them that will fall into that category. And so this is a knife that was specifically made for those who like to hunt those kinds of birds. And really pretty knife. Amazing. If you look at this Delrin, it's shiny and polished. So the knife came old stock, new to me in the box, and high polish on this thing. And it's just actually a pretty good job on this imitation stag. I like it. What about you guys? You like it? So this is a Remington R2. It's 4¼ inches long. So a pretty big knife. Here is, let me get my super case trapper. And I like carrying trapper. And you can see it's a little bigger than a trapper. So this is a good sized knife right here. And that's really interesting. You have the Delrin scales, brass pins, brass liners on this, nickel silver shield and bolsters. And I'll show you the clip blade is a California or a muskrat. This actually, I think, looks more like a muskrat than a California clip. Pretty sleek, good looking blade on it. Bare action on it, kind of weak going home. You have a serrated blade. And then you have two unique blades. One is this funky looking thing here, and it is a choke tool. And so when you're hunting these fowl, okay, duck and geese, you would need to put a choke, something that reduced, say your shotgun's that big, you need something to reduce that 12 gauge down. So that the pellets would go further into the sky, because these game birds, these fowl, tend to fly at pretty high heights. And so you would get a device called a choke, put it into the barrel of your shotgun, and this was used to adjust the choke. And so you have full chokes, medium chokes, and very little choke. And this was used to turn the choke and make it more narrower or not. I think most bird guns today have automatic chokes on them, so or they're incorporated, and so you just twist them a little to adjust the choke. Haven't bought one in a long time, so I'm not really sure, but I think that is the case. You don't have to go through all that we used to go through to choke down a shotgun. It's just a little punch blade there. So, that's the deal with this knife. Pretty nice knife. Why did I get it? So, this will qualify as a special use knife. And hold on a minute, my cat is driving me crazy. I gotta let him in. All right, so yeah, knives are tools, right? They're tools, and they're specifically made for a purpose. This is a sailor's knife. You have a marlin spike on it, a special type of blade on it, made specifically for a purpose. This knife right here has, I think, five different blades. It's made for people who like to whittle and do woodcraft. And so the knife is specifically designed for a very specific purpose. And all of these knives are that way. This one here, designed for gardening, has a pruning blade. And then this is specially designed so that you can graft. You cut the stem, separate it a little with this bone attachment there, and then you can graft. This one had medical purpose, largely veterinary, but these were also used on human beings. Scary thought. It's a phlegm. It's for cutting open and bleeding, causing blood flow. Hey, that's kind of the purpose of a lot of knives, isn't it? Here's another sailor's knife. This is a U.S. Coast Guard knife. The blunted end was meant so that when you insert this into a lot of rope, you're not piercing and cutting the fibers on the rope. And you flip it over, and they would just pound on this to cut the rope. But specific type of tool for a specific purpose. Here's another one. This had a medical purpose. These are corn knives, not the corn you eat with your popcorn. This is a different kind of corn, kind that grow on your feet. This has a scalpel-like blade, very thin, very sharp, and it was used to cut these things that grow on your feet. This right here is serrated so that you could put it on a bunion and go like that and wear it down. And so very particular purpose of this knife. This knife is a fishing knife. Yeah, you could do a lot of other things with this knife, but that's what it is, okay? It's an angler's knife, hunting and fishing knife. You can see the marlin right there getting caught. Ow, ow, ow. That's sharp. Those are sharp. Look how narrow those are. Usually they're kind of dull. So just a lot of different purposes. This is your camp utility knife used for camping and utility work. And so that's why I got this. It's just a different kind of knife with a different purpose. And that appeals to me, and that's why I bought it. You could, however, put this in your pocket when you go hunting, and it'd be good to go. Made by Camillus, who was making Remington knives. I think this knife was made between 1988 and 1996. One little tidbit I read was that these were discontinued in 93, but some of the other R lines, like R6 through R11, went on to 96 before they were canceled. As a side note, I think Smith & Wesson reintroduced these and put them out. Remington put a model out very similar to this recently. So they may be trying to bring back this type of knife. I don't know. I don't know that that'll work for them, actually. But anyhow, that's the Remington R2 bird and fowl knife, along with a host of other knives that have special purposes. And this is a special purpose knife. Hope you enjoyed the show.